So I have reacted to so many King Von videos. I've also done the King Von documentary. So make sure you check that out. It is in like 5 parts because it was such a long documentary. But yes, someone asked me to react to the King Von and KI beef, the real reason they hated each other. I have actually reacted to a few videos to do with King Von and KI and their type of dynamic and stuff like that, so I will link them in this video. But I was thinking maybe this has more information or something a little bit different, maybe that I just didn't know. So I thought, why not check this out? Also, like I always say, if there's anything else that is missing in this video, make sure let me know in the comments, or if there's any other video you'd like to recommend similar to this or something different, let me know in the comments as well. Jump over to my Instagram as well, follow me, send me a message and all that good stuff. I do get a lot of messages, but I'm not being ignorant, I'm just finding it hard to keep up. So I want to say here, thank you so much for the love and support. Very happy and very grateful. But yes, I'm gonna jump into it. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and I want to jump straight into it.
As they saw the two of them, they started letting off shots.
Damn.
King Von, a notorious shooter in history, had a surprising connection with one of his deadliest ops.
K.I. my young killer. A lot of be rapping, but we the ones told guns.
AI, a female shooter from the STLEBT set in Chicago.
I'm from STL, but I be posting on EBT, bitch.
The police have identified Von as a main suspect in KI's case, shedding light on their complex relationship.
Definitely complex relationship from the tweets that I remember seeing in a previous video and the way they used to go back and forth on Twitter. Yeah, I agree with what he just said.
Suspect in KI's case, shedding light on their complex relationship. Von, who grew up in the Killer Ward area of Chicago, faced challenges early on with his father's absence due to jail time and eventual death when Von was just 11 years old. His troubled past led him to jail at 16, marking the beginning of a decade-long cycle in and out of the system until his tragic death in late 2020. Von was a member of the Black Disciples and represented the O Block set alongside rappers such as Lil Durk. O Block was named after Odie Perry, a respected member of the Black Disciples who was killed in 2011. Odie was a victim in the ongoing conflict between the Black Disciples as well as the gangster disciples in the area of 63rd and St. Lawrence, also known as STLEBT or Tukaville. The person rumored to be responsible for Odie's death was a girl named Kyra Barnes, the teenage girl who rose to become one of the most feared gang members in Chicago. Despite starting out as a normal girl, the environment of violence and death in the South Side shaped her into a formidable figure as she grew older. Her father passed away when she was only 1 year old. As she grew up, she developed a strong sense of protectiveness towards those around her due to this early loss. During her teenage years, she began spending time with some individuals associated with the gangster disciples in her neighborhood, including Tuka. For those unfamiliar, Shondell Gregory, also known as Tuka, was a 15-year-old member of the gangster disciples, who tragically lost his life in 2011. Similar to Odie Perry, the St. Lawrence area was renamed Tukaville in honor of Tuka's memory after his passing. K.I. shared a close friendship with Tuka, and his untimely death played a significant role in motivating her to become a savage. Tuka was killed by members of the Black Disciples as a form of retaliation for the alleged murder of Edric Walker, who was believed to have been killed by gangster disciples. Tuka's death made him a prime target for disrespect in the music of rappers from O Block. Their constant dissing of Tuka only fueled the rivalry between O Block and STL, which also played a role in the beef between KI and King Von. Following Tuka's death, KI found herself getting more involved in street activities. Rumor has it that on Tuka's birthday, she went out with FBG Butta in search of rivals and encountered Odie Perry, whom they shot off his bike. Initially, it was hard for anyone to believe that a teenage girl was responsible for taking down a high-ranking member of one of Chicago's most notorious gangs. However, as KI's reputation in the streets grew, they had no choice but to acknowledge the reality. KI was renowned as one of the most merciless assassins in the history of Chi rap. Her targets weren't limited to just her rivals, but extended to anyone who dared to disrespect her, including fellow females. There was even an incident where K.I. allegedly fired shots at the female cousin of a highly respected member of O Block named T. Roy.
Really?
Despite the cousin eventually cooperating with the authorities, K.I. managed to evade conviction. In a documentary about K.I.'s life, Vaughn even confessed to having a crush on K.I. in the past. However, their mutual respect as adversaries did not
Wait, I think I asked this in the comments on another video about K.I. and King Von's like relationship. Like, I know I've seen that video of him like in the video, like how he's just said King Von has said that he used to have a crush on K.I. And I asked you in the comments, do you honestly feel like he had a crush on her, or do you think he was just like playing like games with her? And like there was both even playing games with each other. Like, let me know in the comments, do you feel like Von actually had a crush on K.I., or do you just feel like he was playing games with her? Because the tweets that the way they used to tweet at each other, you know, I don't know. Let me know in the comments.
Translate into a friendly relationship. Their dynamic was always peculiar. One moment they would taunt and threaten each other, and the next they would engage in flirtatious banter. Over time, their interactions became increasingly hostile and less amicable. In 2012, K.I. tweeted this, which clearly provoked Vaughn, leading to a Twitter feud between them. During that time, Vaughn also started feuding with another close friend of K.I.'s, Wooski, a rapper and gang member. Originally grew up in O Block, but later moved to St. Lawrence after allegedly killing a respected Black disciple member named Riesha. Years later, Wooski was accused of killing another O Block member named Platoon, who was close to King Von. In retaliation, Von took the life of Modale, who happened to be Wooski's cousin. Following Modell's death, Von and Wooski engaged in a heated argument on Twitter, with K.I. also getting involved during this exchange. Von openly admitted to having committed multiple homicides, warning both Wooski and K.I. that he was not someone to be messed with. But before anything serious could happen, Von got arrested for the murder of Malcolm Stuckey and spent the next 2 years behind bars fighting the case. Despite being incarcerated, his thoughts remained fixated on K.I. Prior to his imprisonment, Von was reportedly involved in the murder of a local drug dealer named P5. Speculation suggests that Von, along with fellow O Block members like J Money and T Roy, ambushed P5 while he was en route to a drug deal, shooting him multiple times in the face and body. K.I. had a close relationship with P5, and during the incarceration of Vaughn, she allegedly sought revenge by killing J Money. Just before J Money's murder, he and K.I. engaged in a heated exchange on Twitter, exchanging threats of violence. Despite Vaughn harboring feelings for K.I., she had now taken the lives of two of his close associates, OD and J Money. On April 11, 2014, K.I. and FBG Butter were on their way to Wooski's house. Around 6:30 p.m., K.I. dropped her location on Twitter, which Vaughn and others saw. So Vaughn, along with Big A, T. Roy, and Boss Money left O Block, where they quickly spotted Butter and K.I. This was the perfect opportunity to get revenge for both J Money and Odie, so as soon as they saw the two of them, they started letting off shots. FBG Butter got away, but K.I. was hit several times and later died from her injuries. Vaughn was rumored to be involved in K.I.'s death, but the police couldn't find sufficient evidence. Recently, the Chicago PD released documents that implicated Vaughn as a suspect. Vaughn provided to alibis for the day of the crime and agreed to take a polygraph test. However, his alibis failed to prove his whereabouts during the shooting, and he ultimately never took the test. Consequently, the district attorney decided not to press charges due to insufficient evidence. The leaked documents finally confirmed the persistent rumor linking Vaughn to K.I.'s death. Like and subscribe for more rap-related content.
Yeah. And what I learned today, though, I did not know that her brother was also with her when she got shot at. I don't think I've heard that before, unless they have said it before in another video and I just never heard it. But yeah, let me know, do you feel like he had a crush on her, like he says, or do you think he was just playing games? I just think they was both playing games with each other. The way they was tweeting at each other, like, I don't know if you've seen the tweets, but I have reacted to a more lengthier video where there is like so many tweets, so many tweets, especially the documentary, the King Von documentary by Trap Law Ross. I reacted to that and there is so many tweets, so check that out. I'll link it at the end of the video, but let me know what you think about the video as well in the comments. It is sad though. I know that they both, oh my goodness, there's a spider, there's a spider, it's a big one too. Oh, there's a spider. But what I was gonna say before the spider scared me is that it is very sad how they both lost their lives. I know that you can say that they decided to have to you know, have a life like that, or be in a life like that, or, you know, be around that, like you can say that, but it is still sad to hear the things that have happened to them both. Like I always say, it's like everybody's retaliating towards each other and everyone is hurt because somebody that they know has got killed or got hurt, and everyone's retaliating, and it's just like a cycle. But it is still sad. But yeah, like I said, let me know in the comments what you think about this video, and I will see you very soon in the next video. Bye.